Hello everybody, RV living with the geezer. And that's old Hank. I just put a gallon of water in their water deal. It was froze up. And this green hose where we get that's what we used to fill their water trough up with. I knew he'd be thirsty. He always comes first thing in the morning and drinks. Yeah, you're gonna go back for some more. That's our three-legged Pyrenees. But yeah, the green hose was all frozen. Here's my blue hose that my friend Scott sent me a couple of years ago, several years ago, and a very nice gift. And it's a heated water hose. That's what this extension cord is right there. And they say that it'll keep the water from freezing down to -40. See, I just got it plugged in right here to my trailer. So if you've got power, you're probably going to have water. I got up this morning and it was at 7. It was 17 degrees. So yeah, it got cold last night. I could feel it under my quilt. So I turned my furnace on, got things heated up in the Casa de Geezer, and everything was fine. Of course, last night I left. They predicted that Google, I got the prediction from Google, and it said it was going to be a low of like 29. Well, when I got up, it was 17. So, yeah, I left my faucets, a really good hard drip on both faucets in my trailer. And that PEX piping they have now, it's a lot better than the old stuff. So it doesn't freeze up near as easy. I imagine the duck's water hose is all frozen up here. They're all right. They've got a heat lamp out here, and Remy puts them up in their little, see their little coop? Let's get a shot of their coop over there. See their coop over there? She puts them up in there, and then they got a heat lamp. And my son put plastic around the bottom of the little roofed area there. So, yeah. And I think they're pretty well insulated with all those feathers. I think ducks are pretty hardy as far as cold weather goes. So, yeah, it got cold, guys. There goes London, Dixie. They're probably going to get a drink. And I saw some RV antifreeze in Calvin's house the other day, so he's pretty good about remembering, because they went on a trip here a week or so ago down to Glenrose. When he got back, I believe he winterized his RV over there, so he shouldn't have any problems. Yeah, what you do, you take an air compressor and hook it to your incoming water outlet on the outside, your city water, and you blow the lines out, so there's no water in the incoming lines. And then you just pour a little bit of RV antifreeze in your drains where it'll fill up your P-traps, and you're good to go. Yep. Yeah, I never had anything freeze. The only thing I ever had freeze on an RV was, I think I showed you all this before, was, I'll show you right here. It wasn't on this trailer, it was on my Starcraft out in Alpine, right here, where the hose comes into the trailer. It's plastic right there, and that froze, that connection froze and broke. But see, I got it insulated pretty good right there. Yeah. And of course, old Luna, she was nice and toasty all night long. How you doing, Dixie? Yeah. Yeah, saw a bunch of basketball yesterday. Sonny was in a tournament in Paradise. They played 3 games. I went to the first 2. And then Remy played at 6 last night. here in Boyd. And so I went to that one. And she played really well. Remy played really great yesterday. Well, Sonny did too, but Remy was, that was probably her best game yet. And they beat the other team 19-0. That poor little team from Hazel never scored a basket. Well, they did score one basket, but the girl got mixed up and scored it into our basket, so it counted for us. Yeah, she was, you know, at that age, they'll get confused, but that's 10 and under basketball. Oh, I don't see any deer or anything out there this morning. But it's a pretty day, and it's supposed to warm up to into the 50s. So, yeah, what you got, Dixie? Got an old washcloth or something she's running around with. And then here's the monster. What are you doing back there? You looking for something to get into, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that's about it, guys. I'm going to make up, get the crock pot out. I got some chicken, and I'm going to put it in there with some, well, I'll show you. I'll probably make a video of it. It'd be a good cold weather eating for a few days here. You're going to get yourself all tangled up in there, London. That'd be great YouTube content. Yep, you're going to get tangled up in there. Nope, they're fixing to get the zoomies, I got a feeling. I'll make sure I don't get knocked down again. Here they go. All right, guys. We'll talk to y'all later. Have a great Sunday. And try to stay warm. Adios. London, say bye.